Hey, gorgeous. So I'm still on my day off. I've gotten back from Portland proper. I'm back on the island, but I had more adventures that afternoon. So essentially, my bosses are both work from home, and a lot of their coworkers are from all over. And so the mom, one of her coworkers, actually lived in Portland, so he came over on the boat with us. And she wanted to show him, it was like this creepy tunnel she'd told me about. And she said, hey, you want to come with? And I was like, of course I do. So the kids stayed back with, I can't remember who. I know the kids stayed back and we went. But first, before we went to the tunnel, we went to this sub tower. I can't remember if I mentioned this before, but it's basically like a big concrete tower. And it starts off with like kind of like concrete steps and then wooden steps. And then eventually it kind of gets more like dilapidated, I guess, the further you go up. And there's a little like outcropping window. And there are like a bunch of old boards with like giant nails and screws and stuff coming out. But my boss was like, hey, let's climb up. So she went through this hole and went onto the top. So this is the very top of this tower building. And I was like, okay, sure. And so I went up there. And we were all sitting on the roof. I actually like got kind of ballsy and I stood up and I was just like taking video of up there. It was really cool. It was a little bit of a hazy day again, I think. But it was still kind of amazing to be up there. And I really enjoyed just, I don't know, just enjoying the breeze from way up high. Which is funny, I'm usually scared of heights. The thing is, I just kept looking forward and I did not look down. I think that helped a lot. So yeah, we stayed up there for a bit. Eventually we went down because we didn't want to stay too long because her coworker had brought his golden retriever, who was such a trooper. And he was waiting at the bottom for us because he couldn't make all those stairs. So we're like, oh, we should go get the dog. And then after that, then we went to the tunnel. So that was super fun. On our way back, we actually ran into the dad. He had the kids, they were sleeping in the stroller, and he was pushing them down, and we're like, hey, let's go to this dock, because they wanted to jump off again. Everyone just wants to jump off docks on this island. And he does triathlons, so he actually jumped off and then, like, swam a ways. And I think everybody else also jumped off. I stayed on the dock, because one, I didn't want to jump, because it was, like, the other dock was, like, close to the water. This one was, like, high up. I was like, I do not do dives. I'm scared of falling more than anything, so actually actively jumping into something that's still falling, I'm not gonna do it. And I also wanted to stay up in case the kids woke up, which they ended up doing, and they were a bit sad, so I was like holding the kids and making sure they're okay. And they also like to watch their parents jump off, so that was fun for them to see their parents run and like pew, go down. And yeah, it was kind of funny. I think the kids knew it was my day off, because after that we went back and it was almost dinner time. And we were sitting at the table, and this is the only night they did this, but I was sitting in my seat eating dinner, and, like, they just, I don't know, they didn't feel like they wanted dinner, I guess, and so their parents let them out of their chairs, and they were running to me and, like, pulling out my hand and trying to get me to go play, and I was like, when I'm done eating, you've got to wait till I'm done. And then as soon as I finished eating, I played with them. And I don't know, it's funny, because being with them on the clock, I don't know if any other nannies can relate to this, like, working like is so much different than just like chilling with the kids, you know, because I'm just like, I'm not in charge. I'm just like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, cool. And then I just like do whatever, like read a book, and then they'll like show me something, like, oh, that's neat. And you know, because I'm not usually distracted at work. I'm usually pretty much, if I'm on my phone, it's to like play them a song or to like look up the weather, or like, oh, hey, where are we going today? Is this library open, or does it open at noon? Like, cause some of them have weird hours and stuff like that. So usually when I'm on my phone, it's because I'm still working, so it's weird to not, but maybe that's relatable to other people also. But it's really fun to hang out with them and not be working. I really do like that, so. But maybe I'm weird. Maybe other people just like to like be like, nope, I'm gonna go in my room and ignore the kids. I'm done for the day. So if I haven't shown it already, I'm gonna put the uncut tunnel footage here and sign off for the video. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Why are you so blurry, camera?
So it's cool because the reason why it's like partially pitch black is because the whole thing angles and then angles again, so that's why you can't see the light all the way through. I haven't finished the last. Whoa, that's new.
Oh god.
Holy shit.
That has never been opened before.
I'm glad you saw that.
Alright, so this is how we die. Dude, if you guys look at my camera, look at this. You can see so much.
Yeah, it's a light sensitivity on it.
You can see my hand on the wall though, the shadow.
So we won't do it because Finn is here, but you can climb a ladder and get up on the little cement thing I pointed out to you guys. You can go in there if you
I
want.
feel like I have to look at the ground now that we found that manhole.
So yeah, there's all these diners. This is where I think this is where everybody slept. Or was supposed to sleep.
Yeah, so this is a building built inside of it, because it's got a roof.
Oh, this is all a building.
Yeah, but it's like
So-
inside of
It's like
it.
this is
So
like
they
Phantom of the
They
Opera.
built the building and then covered it with a hill.
Yeah.
So it's a bunker that they really go up like a hill, so I just flew over it. And I was like, I don't know. Some of the historian people in my family know more about it. I don't understand like this goes all the way down. And then these,
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying, is that this is like, they like built these hangars almost inside of it, and then built a building inside of it. Like this is a freestanding
Building.
structure inside of this.
So maybe there's
Why?
a
It's
Like a
building
house inside a
here,
house. I don't know. And it's brick.
and it's pretty deep.
well, we can walk through to the other side. It's just like.
Is this how we get out? Or is
No,
it-
it's back that way. But I mean, you can go straight and then take a right. It runs parallel to the main thing.
Okay.
Like, not on this fort, but on one of the forts, you can see where, like, they used to move the bombs or something. I don't know.
Oh, they had like artillery.
Yeah, well, they have these, like, I'll show you when we get out. They have these, like, something things, like the bombs, like where the guns, with, like, giant gun shooting, bomb shooting things. Would be, and they, like, pop back up.
So yeah, you can see like the inner. You can see the inner wall again, like here.
Well, they never used.
Right, those built, so
They were built.
like a coastal defenses or something, so they
I think there's a few buildings that are still up from World War One, but I think most of it's World War II.
yeah, that's where it is. Well, because there were like U-boats.
Yeah, like the
They
South
like,
Park.
you could see them from the next day.
But they got, yeah.
My grandmother house got that, and it was like they would sink ships like right off the coast here, which are for here, which is crazy.
Here, where?
Like off. Oh, my grandmother lived in Grand Forks.
Don't lose the group. Don't lose the group. I know. I'm just like, don't lose the group. Stay with the group. I'm gonna like write a book about this, and
Amazing.
I'm gonna become a famous author, and then they're gonna make this into a
Can
movie.
you name a character after me?
I will, and I will, and I will make like a movie,
already really excited.
and I'll be like, we have to go to film this. Did I tell you I wrote a story, and it's called Twins for Christmas?
No.
It's like a romance one, and I named the main like characters are named Omar and Sasha is the couple in it. Because Omar is your dog, and then my last family had a dog named Sasha. So I was like, yeah, we're gonna go for doggos.
So if you look out here, you can see that like kind of sunken pit thing.
Yeah, I've got it in there.
Yeah. And like you pull up and then you pull it down. Oh, cool. And now there's our boat here.
That was 5 minutes.
Did I say 2 minutes to get through? No, it's 5.
Yeah.
Well, we took a detour.